A very warm welcome to you indeed to the National Gymnastics Arena in Baku, Azerbaijan, hosting the FIG Rhythmic Gymnastics World Championships of 2019. Over 300 gymnasts from more than a half-century of nations have come to the city where the East meets the West. Here on the site of the ancient Silk Road, which brought riches all over the world, a number of journeys have begun. The journey to the East and Tokyo 2020, and the journey, if not to the West, then perhaps to the best, to be the best. 6 gold medals in individual rhythmic gymnastics are going to be decided over the next 4 days. Coming up in this session of competition, the hoop and ball finals in individual rhythmic gymnastics. The first medal events, 2 of them coming thick and fast. Many of the competitors will be competing across both of the disciplines. And Dina Averina, the defending champion, not just in the all-around, but in both of these, onto the field of play. So coming up in a matter of moments, it's going to be the hoop final, and the top 8 from qualification are going to compete and do battle for the first gold medal here at these World Championships. And for those of you who are new to the sport, we'll talk a lot more over the next several days as to how exactly it is assessed and how the judges make their determinations. But the short answer is difficulty marks begin at 0 and work upwards, and the judges award marks for difficulty with the apparatus and difficulty with the body. And they deduct marks out of 10 from execution, or for execution rather. The execution score starts at 10 and works downwards. And the execution marks can be taken off for technical errors. That is imprecision of the form. And we'll look more in closer detail at that in due course. But also artistry deductions as well for the routine not actually being commensurate with the music, a holistic performance. Perhaps the changes in mood and tempo not reflected. It's time now for the individual hoop final here at the Baku World Championships of Rhythmic Gymnastics. Only the top 8 make it into the apparatus finals. And there they are. Israel's Nikol Zeliman, the 7th strongest in qualification. Katerina Halkina of Belarus, the 5th strongest in qualification. Oriana Kalin of Bulgaria, the 8th strongest in qualification. The defending champion and top qualifier, Dina Averina. Italy's Alexandra Giurgiu-Kalesi, the 6th strongest in qualification. 4th strongest qualifier, Anastasia Salos of Belarus. Lenoy Ashram of Israel, the 2nd best in qualification. And the 3rd strongest in qualification, Ekaterina Selesnyova of the Russian Federation, making her World Championship debut. So there are the contenders. Just 2.5 tenths separate first and third from qualification. This is going to be fascinating. The start list for the hoop final here at the Rhythmic Gymnastics World Championships. 4th in the order is top qualifier Dina Averina, going for her 3rd hoop title in a row. The gong has sounded, it's time to begin, but who will be touching a very different type of metal in a short while, namely a bronze, silver or gold. Competition about to begin. Nikol Zeliman is on her way out onto the field of play. There's a fantastic warm-up area and training area just behind. Nikol Zeliman of Israel takes to the floor, the 5th in Sofia a year ago, 7th strongest in qualification here with a score of 21.6. Absolutely rock steady from the 18-year-old Nikol Zeliman to get the hoop final underway. Well, she's just recently won her first ever European Championship medal. It was a bronze medal here in Baku with the hoop, so she's got form in this arena. And what she does have, Zeliman, is such technical proficiency. She is so very sound indeed in all of the fundamental work. Let's have a look back at Nikol Zeliman's display. Catch into a big backwards walkover. She gets real amplitude in the releases, adding to the difficulty with the roll across the body, and there the pass around the neck. Dynamic balance work using the hoop as well at one point. Unsighted catch of the apparatus again to layer some difficulty. Gets real lift off the ground in those Chenet style turns. And good line on the leaps, the legs going well beyond the horizontal mark. So the execution was 8.4 in qualification for Zeliman, a 13-2 difficulty. Will she manage to make any advance upon that? Has had some good results on the World Cup circuits, particularly with the hoop. And so the anxious first wait for the very first score of finals action. 21.45 for Nikol Zeliman. Very similar to her score in qualification. Higher difficulty, higher execution, lower difficulty.